Hey, well met friends, ending here for another episode of Fellowship of the Creeps, episode 23. And this week there are a ton of Freeps on. We're without Ivan tonight, but we have Schurz being on his war leader, so that should be all good. And we're without Torak, because he has stuff going on as well.
We're used to not having black arrows by now.
Yeah, it's pretty usual, actually, yeah. And yeah, if everybody will go ahead and follow me, we're going to head towards the outpost here, I guess. And start off things that way. So that hopefully we can get a bit of an advantage outpost-wise, so that they don't completely steamroll us when we finally meet up with them.
The map is hopelessly blue.
Might want to group up so we can
just head towards Eisen. Alright, and Ivan is currently working an extra long shift because I guess he has the night shift for the next week or two. And it seems like it's just a week off from LOTRO for a lot of people because Casual Stroll to Mordor is also off for the next 2 weeks. So lots of absences in the LOTRO community, but we're still going strong. So yeah. I've done a ton of stuff this week. I tried to release a video every day this week, and I did every day but one, and that's just because I had internet troubles this week. The internet, which I don't know if you found out about this ever, Sprydra, but the internet here was actually out for 2 days because
stupid developers cut the line.
Yeah, because the construction workers didn't look before they dig. And they cut the line to the internet, which it hadn't happened in several years, but it has happened a couple times before.
That's like the third time it's happened.
Fourth or fifth, actually. But
yeah, it's sad.
But yeah, it's been quite a lot. But in spite of that, I've still been uploading like a crazy person. I got more skirmishes done with Pine Leaf and have been uploading those fairly often, and then also the huge project Murder in Bree, which involved 5 different LOTRO podcasts coming together to make a short murder mystery film. And yeah, a lot of you have already seen it already. I've been getting a ton of support from everywhere I've been posting it. People seem to really like it, so if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. You might like it. It features everyone from A Casual Stroll to Mordor to LOTRO Reporter, so be sure to look at that if you haven't already. What was that, Pine Leaf?
LOTRO Academy.
Yeah, and LOTRO Academy, of course, Pine Leaf's podcast. And through the Palantir, Fellowship of the Creeps, all sorts of people were on that.
It's really fun to ditch you guys.
And yeah, I've been enjoying my LOTRO Epic Story playthrough. I'm currently just got to level 14 today, actually, so that's not even been released yet. But level 14, really enjoying the class still. The Lore Master is one of my favorites. I think I'm actually enjoying it more than the Captain so far. Not quite as much as the Champion, just because that was my first, and I really like all the AoE you can do with it. But I've heard that the Lore Master has a lot of AoEs later on too, so it should be fun going through that. What else? Been going through Skyrim, getting ready for Elder Scrolls Online to come out, and trying to build an audience there. And the most recent episode seems to be pretty popular, so if you like to see dragons or dungeons, then you might want to check out the most recent episodes there. What else? Probably a whole lot of other stuff. I don't remember if I've mentioned on the show, but I do have a Twitter and Facebook now. I had a Facebook before, but I've gotten a new Facebook so that it can automatically upload all my videos. It'll notify automatically on Facebook and Twitter now, and so that's very useful, obviously. And yeah, I think that's enough of what I've done this week. What have you done this week, Spryja?
Well, this week I didn't get much LOTRO done because it was spring break, and I went with my Turkish youth group to Colorado, and we skied for 3 days. Took 12 hours to get there, 12 hours to come back. So, yeah, skiing was pretty fun. It was my first time ever. And the trip would have been completely perfect if one of my friends hadn't broken her leg. So, yeah, that's that. Anyway, pretty much all I did. I haven't had time for anything else.
Alright. I did forget to mention that I went on to a Defiler Roundtable. Ivan had his Defiler Roundtable recording last night. And we went through that. And it ended up being a 2-hour and 40-minute recording. And the majority of that time is actual usable content that'll probably be used in the episode. We talked the Defiler to no end. Part of that was because of some of Merrick's questions, but for the most part it was just because the power costs cause the Defiler to be very, very different. And then our damage heal that we get at rank 9 now really changes some things there as well. So,
I'm sure you spent a lot of time talking about your new high DPS.
And our DPS is a little bit higher than what it used to be, obviously. Especially if you get the some of the new stuff that they've been adding for what's it called? For corruption traits. If you use those as well, certain ones of those. Yeah. And it looks like the other raid leader is in the area here. So that's a thing. But yeah, that should be released on Through the Palantirs podcast probably in 2 to 3 weeks, maybe sooner, maybe later. But that's probably the general timeline there. And yeah, like I said earlier, Merrick was actually able to join this one, which it's always nice to have somebody that's completely new to the class asking questions to understand better. And we just got joined by the raid here.
We didn't get jumped because they're a friendly raid.
I said joined, but that's besides the point.
I heard jumped.
Alright, well, you heard wrong. And let's see, let's have Sherds. What'd you do this week?
Pretty much the same as last week, really. Totally focused on my Runekeeper. He is now at level 58. About most of the way through Moria and the epic story there.
Nice.
Still making good progress.
Yeah, how are you enjoying the Runekeeper?
It's quite fun, I think. Running as a fire Runekeeper when solo is quite interesting. It's presumably a lot slower than lightning, but I like the being able to use heals and such more effectively. I also think it's because my main's a Law Master, so I like to use fire skills.
Okay.
But I'll still
I think
definitely.
we're gonna stick with this group.
Yeah, I'm still definitely set on bringing him to the moors when I get him decently geared up. Presumably to get slaughtered, but you know.
And once you get in, just go ahead and follow him. I'm in a somewhat long loading screen. Anything else you did this week, Sherds?
I did watch The Hobbit again, just like about 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
Alright, was that through the DVD or through the theater?
I forgot something. Hold on, wait.
Yeah. It was. I thought it was really good.
On our trip, one of the nights we watched The Hobbit. I didn't because I was tired and so I played a card game. But I've already seen it.
Yep. And I've seen it twice.
They went up.
They went up?
Yep.
Okay, well let's hurry up and catch up with them.
Well, they're retreating right now, so... Run away!
Where are they, Pine?
I don't know how to name places in here. I'm in some sort of elbow corridor.
Okay, well I think I see where you are. And I don't know if they're running away. But they
Well, they're
are.
going one way. I was trying to catch up to them, then they.
But yeah, they have
running
turned
at me
around.
the other way.
I'm
Great, I
guessing they
lost you
got
guys.
lost.
Probably.
Where'd you guys go? Did you go up? Oh, wait.
No, we're back to where
Found
almost
you.
where we started.
I'm sorry if I sound completely stupid tonight. It's because I'm pretty much exhausted.
Yeah, it's fine. So since there's nobody else to go in front of him, what'd you do this week finally?
All right. See what I did. Well, first my captain has made it to level 73. And I've just finished a very main section of the epic where you, let's just say, visit a very familiar place.
Alright, where's that?
Well, I was trying to avoid spoilers here.
Okay.
I don't think there's a spoiler on the part that you're mentioning, Pine.
Okay, the point where you're in Isengard.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
They're taking a lot of outposts right now.
All right. Okay, so I just finished that part, and in addition to this, I ran some skirmishes with the group in the academy where what did we do? Well, first we did the battle in the tower. We did it with 5 because we did a 6-player with 5, but Brannick was a bit over level, so since we had a rather uneven group there.
Okay.
But in the first room in Battle of the Tower, I saw what I thought was a Daywalker Berserker. Of course, I was fighting it like a Daywalker Berserker before I realized it was a Leadfoot Brute. The party was pretty much wiped out by a Leadfoot Brute because we didn't realize we were fighting one.
Might want to explain that a bit for those of us who don't skirmish often.
Yes, one of the lieutenants that you face in 6-player skirmishes and in raids is called the Leadfoot Brute, who is called that because he's very, very slow, and he does 500% damage.
Wow.
Yep.
So therefore, you don't want to be hit by him.
Well, unless you're, suicidal or something like that.
Yes, there is that. But right, because essentially you have to be suicidal in order to face one of those things. But eventually we did defeat it. And we also helped one of the players with the epic where we ran Dananglor for the epic for one of the characters in the group and did it as a 6-player.
Okay.
Which is interesting because usually when you do it for the epic, you're doing it in either solo or maybe in a 2 or 3. Not too often you run it in a 6 for the epic. Unless you're in the Dumbs or a special group like that specializes in working together. Alright, let's see. My guardian... No, not my guardian. My champion. My champion finally learned what you have to do in order to unlock the quest in the 21st Hall, which I found is a particularly annoying thing you have to do, because in order to unlock the quest there, you have to talk to one of the quest givers in 21st Hall, of course, and he gives you a vector quest to the waterworks. You have to accept that quest, go to the waterworks, and when you turn in that quest in the waterworks, only then do you unlock the rest of the quest for the 21st Hall.
Is that new with the revamp?
Yeah, that's with the revamp.
Interesting.
I must have completely missed that when I was going through there then.
That's really weird. You'd think with the revamp that they would have less of that kind of stuff, but I guess they decided to add that in. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, that one I thought was really silly. Because I wasn't in the mood to go to the waterworks, so I had skipped that quest because I'd already been there, and
Yeah. Yeah, that's really weird. That's almost like a Interlothlorian kind of thing, which they've removed that as well. So I don't know.
Really?
That's weird.
I reached level 60 on my champ, and I completed the solo parts of the class quest.
Another mapping. What are they mapping?
Looks like they're mapping to grams.
Are we going with them?
Whoever's at grams, can you tell us if they're coming in there? Bags? I guess he's not in here. Somebody IM Bags and ask him if the freaks are there.
Hey, Bag. I have a question for you. Are the freaks at Grams?
Alright, where was I? Oh, yes, with my... On my Runekeeper, I reached level 48, and I was questing in Forakel.
Alright, he's AFK. Spider, can you go over there real quick?
Yeah, I'll port there.
Okay, and finally, on Winfola, we ran our usual skirmishes there. We did Breaching the Necromancer's Gate at Tier 2. We ran the Pony at Tier 3. And then, because it was getting late, we did a quick Tier 1 with Battle in the Tower. So the group is getting good at working together, and we're routinely doing Tier 2s, occasional Tier 3s, and only falling back to Tier 1s when we're short on time.
Okay. Which reminds me, Pineleaf, so I'm missing the Assault on the Ringwraith's Lair skirmish that we did.
You're missing it?
Yeah.
No
So
freaks.
I think we're gonna have to do that one again.
Okay.
I want to do that with you guys.
But it just means more XP.
Yeah, we don't want to tackle these freaks, I don't think.
Okay, so get out of here then?
Too highly ranked.
There's a burglar and a hunter, and there's 5 of us here, but I'm almost dead. So if you're gonna do this, attack the gold real quick.
Oh, you guys hold on you?
Well, I was already told to move away, so I moved away.
Okay. I got a
There's no
bubble
around
somehow.
Grams.
You gotta remember that all those times that I was the last one to move out.
Right.
There's absolutely no one around Grams, just like I want to know.
And that reminds me, I actually got, I got Blight. I purchased that this week, because the Defiler Roundtable talked me into it. So I did purchase that, and
Sunpine Run!
I
basically,
did warn you.
basically all that does is it decreases the opponent's incoming healing by 50%, and it's a small AoE kind of thing that you put on the ground. And so obviously that can be really helpful in raids and small groups to take down a target really quickly, especially if they're being target healed.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm at.
You're at the slug pits in Grams.
Oh, okay.
We should probably wait here so they can catch up.
Yeah.
Try to
Alright.
find the freeps a little bit, spread out a little bit, try to see where they are.
Nothing on Hobbit track, so Gould's not anywhere near me that I can track him.
No, he killed me at North
Yeah,
Camp.
yeah, we found them
Gotcha.
at Orc Camp.
Alright. And in case it's not completely clear, I also ran a few skirmishes with Andang.
Yes, and I already released 2 of those. Well, I guess those were from last week. Or, no, they were still from this week. This has been a really long week. They were just from... We actually did skirmishes 2 nights this week. So...
Okay, so which 2 did you release?
The first 2 that we did, so the beginnings
Well, you
of
said you
Mirkwood.
lost the first one.
I said Assault on the Ringwraith's Lair.
Oh, you're right. That was the Yeah, you're right. That's not the.
Yep.
That was
One of them was our favorite skirmish.
We might want to get back. I think the Freeps are slaughtering them over there.
I don't see anyone.
I'm cautiously approaching.
How'd you guys pass us? What? Ugh.
There's a Freep on horse.
Warden, so
Yep.
not worth it.
Not worth it.
Well, only
Wow.
if you want to die.
Or, of old age.
Well,
Right. We just don't have enough DPS in this group to take out a warden.
hey, Wardens aren't invincible.
No, just almost.
They are when you don't have hardly any DPS, when you lose your Reaver and your Black Arrow.
Hey,
Well,
I got
I guess
DPS.
there's that.
Yes, you do have DPS, but not enough to take out a warden.
That's true.
Yeah, I know a warden that you can kill very quickly.
You?
Yeah.
The thing is, especially after power cost changes, it's really hard to take out a warden that's geared for staying alive forever.
Yeah, well,
I got a
unfortunately,
thing that
I'm not
reduces
geared
power.
that way. I run out of power very quickly.
Yeah,
Even after
old
the power
tactic
changes?
used to be to a power drain, but obviously
I
that
don't
doesn't
think
work.
that helped my warrants in a single bit.
Really? Alright, here's a ton of Freeps if you want to fight them.
Pretty much dead again.
I'm gonna walk to the
Yeah,
sidelines.
I just walked right into him, didn't see
Do you want to
him.
put this raid? Here we
Alright,
go.
I might just go on Freep side and
Screw
join.
you.
Hey, I just walked through them, they didn't see me. I'm running away. They'll never find me. Alright, that was actually pretty funny. I don't know how I survived running through them, but I did.
I kind of want to try that now.
It's because they were all hitting me.
Well, that's your own fault. You should have just used that orc stealth. Oh yeah, you're an Orakai. Never mind.
Oh hey, the guy I tagged died.
Alright, is it safe to come back, or are you just getting
No,
completely
they're still
annihilated?
fighting.
I
bad.
think safe is probably not a good word, seeing that I'm currently underground.
Well,
with
I've
a
got to
sliver
keep
of-
Pinely from dying. I have to at least attempt to keep Pinely from dying. That way the death montage looks a little bit more realistic.
A little bit more realistic.
Yeah, I think I might bail. These guys look like they're getting slaughtered.
I'm gonna stand right behind this hunter and see how long it takes him to notice.
I have a feeling I'm being camped.
It wasn't very long.
But they'll notice me as soon as I pop up, unless that
I gave you a
bird
heal.
moves away.
There's two.
And I-
Run, Pinely.
I can't run. The bird was next to me.
I was trying to trade your life for mine, but apparently that didn't
Oh
work.
dang! Oh no!
Well, that's going in the
That
montage.
was a bad decision.
Yeah, pop up right next to a berg.
And see, the cool part is I can include our skirmish fail in the death montage, so it's like he dies on both sides. It's great.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh no, you're including the.
Remember the skirmish fail that we did forever ago?
Yes, I remember that. That was sad.
That was sad. Do you guys want to try? Finally, do you have time to run a skirmish tonight
Let's see. That
to make up the one we lost?
I suppose we could do one.
I'll join
Okay.
you on my burglar. Yay!
I have a feeling
What
this
level is the
episode.
burglar?
It's
What?
she's
Level
85,
85.
but it'll work.
Yeah, we'll.
We can run it at 84 on tier 1.
I don't mind going low. I don't mind going low at all. Oh look, here they
There's they comes.
Oops.
Let's run them back to the
Well-
one-shotters, hopefully.
Well, last time we ran it at. We ran that particular one at 82.
come. Feel free to run it as low as
That's
you want.
right, that was the one that we ran at a higher level.
Surprised
That-
we survived that.
It's
So
lost
therefore,
forever.
it will be fitting for us to run that a little high then. And if I remember correctly, it was a little bit too easy at 82 also.
It was, so we might want to run it at 83 tier 2.
Let's see. Wonder how that'll work. Or that would be too much.
I think we could do 83 tier 2. I mean, we have a high DPS burglar, a tanking champion, and
Alright, you could try it.
a healer soldier, and a tanking warden, and a DPS. And what's your burglar's soldier, Springa?
Oh, I have a healer.
Does this go into
Okay, so we have 2 healers. That's
What
enough.
were you doing over there?
See, I really want to just put all these deaths into one video, but I don't have enough time right now to do that. But when I do, I'm totally going to be doing it. That's going to be my next little project.
Alright. I'm bringing out the big guns.
You have big guns? Wow, that was fast.
Did you leave the group, finally?
Apparently he did.
Yeah, I'm a little bit bigger now.
So he can't find us. So he
Okay.
can run away?
I
I bet
gotcha.
he did.
Yep.
I just want to see what it's like to play troll.
Okay, which troll did you get? Because there's 2 different kinds of trolls with 2 different skills.
Well, look behind you.
Well, yeah, I can see. I invited him.
Let's see how this works now.
Alright,
know how to
just
play?
run forward, Pineleaf. Just run forward
They're gonna
and
try
kill
to
stuff.
kill you. You have plenty of health. As long as people keep healing you, you'll be fine.
I wouldn't call it plenty of health, but it is some health. But he has a bubble, so that's good. Here we go. Here comes the infamy.
Ooh, I need to retreat and rejoin. Ah,
Yes,
hurry.
you do.
Sprinting.
See, Pineleaf found his calling. It's the troll. It plays just like a warden.
Con, you're an excellent troll. There's the infamy. There we go. Oh yeah. Just let it roll in.
Okay, now he's starting to go down pretty quick.
Heal him, bro.
I'm trying, but they stunned me.
You can't keep up with that kind of DPS.
No, you can't keep up with that kind of DPS. Okay, Pineleaf is still dying.
Oh, he died as a troll.
Well, it was.
Fun while it lasted, right?
Alright, I'm gonna go get a troll. Just because. Actually, no, I'm not, because the last time I got a troll, it wouldn't load.
No,
I think we should probably try going somewhere else because I think they're just farming us at this point.
Yeah, let's go, let's take the secret way around and take an outpost or something.
Alright, I'm coming in back in as myself. Alright, that was interesting.
Alright, everybody group over here.
Wait for Pine. He'll
Yep.
never find us again.
Yep.
Oh, you can send me an invite now.
Oh, that's why I can't see you on the thing. Alright, 1 second. There we go, invite.
Oh, you're that way.
Yep. We're gonna take the secret way around so that they don't, you know, we don't have to go through them again. Because they're
Oh,
just
yeah.
spawn killing right now,
We're
basically.
gonna try to flank them then?
Well, just avoid
No.
them.
We can take an outpost, might be able to
Ending
swing the balance.
hashtag genius, okay.
Sarcasm.
I gathered that.
Good.
Suppose we could go for river outpost.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. And then once we do that, I think we'll end the show early. Just
Always a
because
sad day.
we're getting completely mauled. It's fun for a little bit, you know, it's fun to see us fail every now and then. It just keeps things interesting, but you know, it's also nice to actually get stuff done, so.
This will be a mystical magical short episode.
Well, and I don't wanna keep Pine Leaf too late for the skirmish we're gonna do too. So, in other words, I'm just way too excited about doing a 3-man skirmish. And Shurs, if you wanted to join us along with, if we found a couple other people.
I could get people from my kin.
Well, is there a particular class you had in mind?
Well, what level's your, do you have anything around level 80 or so?
I have an 85 Lawmaster.
That'll work.
Well, I haven't played him in months, but...
What level is your soldier of your lore master?
I think he's pretty well developed.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he's at max or if he's at level 75 level, but yeah, good enough to do something.
Yep. I recently reset my soldier, and so I'm at level 90 now. Which they changed it. Normally that you can only go to 4 levels higher, but with Rohan you can go 5 levels higher on your soldier.
That one level still doesn't stop them being completely stupid, though.
Yep.
Oh.
You tried using a warrior, it just charged straight into them, everything.
Well, that's your
That's
problem.
It's
Well,
like having a
that's
champion.
Better than what happened with Miss.
It's
with,
nothing like having a champion when I play. I'm a
Yeah.
tanking champion.
Well, Mist always has the opinion that her warrior needs a picnic basket because he goes off in the middle of nowhere.
And Chris has entire episodes of just him doing voices of his warrior.
Genghis, yeah.
Yep.
I have a warrior for my minstrel, but that's like it.
I think I use a sage or a herbalist for my Lawmaster.
For an awful long time, I used a warrior on my champion. And that was
That
really
must have been
fun.
fun.
Because it's champion plus champion.
You were 2 peas in a pod.
Yep. And he's not that obnoxious when you both just run in screaming. It works pretty well, actually.
Leroy, yeah. Both Paul Leroy Jenkins.
Pine Leaf.
Finally, you'd be a
Let's just
terrible
run
murderer.
inside and then kill him.
Yeah, let's run inside and pull them all in with us. That way we don't have to worry about respawners.
Or pulling all of the guards.
Or freaks showing up on us.
Or the multitude of things that could go wrong.
Yep.
Like your spider getting killed.
Let's go back down real quick.
No,
Well,
the spider pet.
wrong
getting
would be
killed.
debatable, wouldn't it?
Oops. Are we up or down?
Well, it looks like they're staying up, so I guess we're up.
Sorry, kinda put a fellowship maneuver on right before you said that.
So we might as well kill these NPCs first.
But yeah, I'm excited off of the next, off of the Twitter dev chat. They mentioned that there's going to be skill trees for classes now. And I'm excited to see how they change up the system.
Yeah, they've mentioned it a few times, I think, haven't they?
Yeah, and
Very
someone
excited.
asks, are you sure that this is like what you're going to be doing? And they said, yeah, we're definitely moving forward with the tree system. So I'm excited to see, now that they're, 100% this is what they're doing. I'm excited to see what it's going to be.
Of course, there are people who are saying it's going to be totally terrible and such, looking at the forums.
Well, yeah, but
Is there anything that someone isn't going to say is going to be totally
well, the thing
terrible?
is, it's been that way for so long, and I'd rather them change legendary items or something like that beforehand. But honestly, I'm still excited about it. At the very least, it means we don't have to go back to bards every 10 minutes when we're raiding.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I assume if they're doing the trees, then they're gonna have the multiple tree setups
Yeah,
that you can have.
they did say that you could have multiple specs and respec.
Yep. So I'm excited about that.
If
And
nothing
then
else, yeah.
at the anniversary, we should find out about the next expansion, which is having to do with Helm's Deep, and we should find out about what the next content update and all that stuff is. So I'm really excited about that as well.
I would guess it could be called There's Something of Helm's Deep.
Probably, but you know, we've had the kind of, you know, lull in LOTRO for a little bit now, where, you know, there's not much going on for about the first 3 months of the year usually. Sometimes they release a zone in the first 3 months, but this year not so much. So I'm excited to, once the year picks up, for it to be you know, the packed year near the end.
I just hope they don't release it too early.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the reason that they haven't even announced it yet is because they're going to have the instances with the expansion this time. Because I'm thinking Helm's Deep is going to be an instance of some kind.
Yeah.
I think they'll have multi-layered, so soloers and duoers and stuff can do it as well.
Especially after seeing what they've done with the raids recently, where it's, you know, that kind of large scale stuff. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Rohan, with Helm's Deep.
Yeah. I expect they'll have part of it in the Epic and then part of it as a raid cluster. And
yeah, because I feel like Update 10 was kind of like a test to see if they can do like a Helm, you know, a large scale thing in a raid.
yeah, they've been testing this sort of thing for a while, I think, with the place in Dunland, Wolf's Cleft, I think it was called. That place where all the, you could see everyone fighting in the background.
Yep.
Oh yeah. All the
Well,
freaks that
wow,
I tagged
they are
dying.
dying all of a sudden. I wonder if that's just one-shotters or what.
Don't question it.
Just breathe the infamy, come on. I'm being tracked.
I think Spryder, you barely got it before me.
I'm being tracked.
Alright,
We should
well,
probably map out.
that makes sense since we just took an outpost and it's not too far from the creeps.
We're right by their red circle, so
Yep. So here's
Out of
hoping we
curiosity,
attract...
How do you know when you're being tracked?
It says you feel as though you are being followed.
Yep.
I'm gonna sprint off into the distance.
I just ran into the
Oh.
delving.
I guess they find themselves to... I suppose that means that they find me so easy to kill they don't bother tracking me.
Well, only certain races can track certain races, so
Yep.
I'm being tracked by some random hobbit.
Well,
Probably
freaks
ghouls.
don't have that same thing, I don't think.
Uh-oh,
Yeah, they
I'm
do.
being hit by a runekeeper.
They work in a similar way, sure.
I didn't know freaks had those tracking things. I thought it was just hunters.
They could be just hunters.
I don't remember,
I don't know.
but I'm pretty sure that they do, but I could be completely wrong. And finally, Sped is dead.
Yeah, there's some
Come
freaks
help us,
between
whoever
me and
can.
you
Come
lot,
towards
so
finally.
Oh, 2 hunters.
Yeah, 2 hunters. Just stay on
that
that
it?
one.
Is that
Fine. I'm trying to get unstunned here.
I'm on my way.
Oh crap! They interrupted me on my big heal.
Okay.
There you go.
we might want to kill the other one.
Is there Gould? I hate that guy.
Which one do you want me
Focus
to
on the
heal?
other one.
Which is the other one?
The
since
one
you
that the
don't-
war leader's on.
You don't have a raid
Yeah, I know. I'm
assist.
working on it.
Knockout?
Go for it.
There you go. It's nice to finally get a kill.
Power cost increase. There we go. No, maybe. Still staying still. There we go.
I was hoping we'd get some slim pickings here. Alright, let's give you
Fellowship
guys
maneuver.
a better chance here.
No, doesn't do all the freaks. Care about that.
That extra DPS just always makes a difference.
Hey.
Hey, got a killing blow and I can sniff people now. What?
Alright, where's the res again? I'm completely not paying attention right now.
We want to stay as far away from that as possible.
Yeah, probably. I kind of want to go in between them and their res. But,
Oh, Rez is over here. Hey. Yoo-hoo!
yeah, I know. There's nobody at it right now, I bet.
Well, except them.
Except one-shotters.
Somehow we managed to get all of the outposts.
What?
Maybe the Freeps logged, I don't know. Or they're
No,
too
they-
busy staying at
Grams.
Grams.
Wouldn't surprise me.
If they're not at Grams when we get back, I think we'll just end there. Falador and HH, they'll flank again, careful. Okay.
So I suppose it's also worth mentioning that the developers have started posting threads in the class forums, the specific ones asking for feedback.
Yeah.
I know the burglar, hunter, champion, captain, and
Here they
roomkeeper
are.
have ones.
Over here.
Where's here?
Me, genius.
Yeah, I know. Why are you all the way over there?
Because I was looking for creeps. Found them.
How many of them?
Full raid. They just, no, don't come over here.
Are
Don't.
there
Yeah.
any Freeps over here?
There's a
Or
burglar.
creeps, I mean?
Yeah, there's a burglar somewhere around.
Probably
Being
shouldn't
tracked
be the
too.
front line.
Have fun running up there.
He's gonna solo them all!
Here they come.
Go champion Defier.
He plays a champion, so you know it fits perfectly.
Don't
gonna-
judge me. Oh yeah, give
I
the
am always
one that's most likely to die the bubble.
That's because you go around throwing your bubbles around the spider.
Yeah, but see, Pine Leaf's gonna die either way. I actually had the option of being alive.
Yeah, you can heal yourself.
Not when I get stunned.
Yeah, of course, but you know, I had to protect the one most likely.
But if I had a bubble. Oh, if I had a bubble.
If I only had a bubble.
Well, you can blame Pine Leaf
Of course.
For what?
for
For
accepting it.
stealing bubbles. You're like a renowned superstar, so you get like the perks of being famous.
Oh, okay.
I totally threw the bubble at Andang, but you jumped in the way.
Oh yeah, that skinny little tree totally made him out of sight. That's right, LOTRO.
just gonna hang out back here and not die.
Alright, let's put the flies on the warden.
For what good
Put
that
the
does.
flies on the warden and da, 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 da.
You're gonna die and I'm gonna live.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna live.
Infamy, yay!
See, I was a distraction and allowed the group to get infamy.
Whereas if I'm a distraction, I die instantly. You know, that's how it works.
Of course. Alright, there's a lore master that's not doing much right now. So he's my target.
Oh, I never remember this being so hard to heal.
No, I just decided to stun a burglar and run away. For the lulz.
Warden seemed to like hitting Pine Leaf.
Well,
Everyone
yeah.
wants to hit
Well,
Pine
they said, oh, a fellow warden, right? We should thank him for him.
Have a
Back
bubble.
up a little bit, Piney.
Oh,
There's a
have-
burglar
Again with the bubbles.
going around. Might want to watch out.
I must have intercepted another bubble.
Yep. See, this proves that it's Ivan's fault this whole time because he gives bubbles to the wrong people. He assumes that I need the bubble more than Pine Leaf. which is probably true. But that's besides the point. Alright, let's see what's
Chili
going on.
cheese is out, so we're all saved.
It's a little early to call that.
Yeah, I won't be totally serious. Partially though.
Yeah, I figured you were partially. Alright, this lore master needs to go down. Everybody on my target, please.
So what, you start playing lore masters and then you start hating them. What's up with that?
That's because he was a low health lore master. Alright, this champion needs to go down. He's too far forward.
That was my first lore master kill.
See, I'm actually taking the game seriously for the first time we've been playing. Alright, he's too far back. Let's see here. Find another target. No. There we go, this minstrel.
No, it's Daffodil.
Come around the left side here and get around towards this minstrel.
Crap on a cracker. I'm out.
No, he's still running.
I'm almost out.
Daffodil must be destroyed.
I tried this. I stunned Daffodil. That's something, right?
Yeah, they caught up with me. I'm leading him away from the res. It's okay. My sacrifice will be noted in history.
No, it won't. We'll
Yes, it
forget
will,
you.
because I'm documenting it on video right now.
We'll forget you like we forgot the guy who rode with Paul Revere.
That's right. We talked about that earlier this week too.
did.
You know what? It's close enough to the end of the time of the show. And we finally pushed him away from the completely spawning us. So once we wiped
We'll call
this,
that a victory.
yeah, we'll call that a hour-long made victory.
Sure.
It was losing until the very end when we won, and that was our amazing tactics right there.
Amazing.
That's right. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys again next week for another Fellowship of the Creeps, because regardless of who's here, I'll still be making the episode. So hopefully we'll have more next week. I think Ivan's still going to be gone next week, but I'm pretty sure Torak will be back. And hopefully nobody else will be gone. So we'll see you guys then, back with more DPS and hopefully less creeps, but still enough to take out. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again next week.
PVMP and dang, subscribe.